Hi, everybody. I know it's usually hey, everybody, but now it's hi, everybody. Okay. Okay, there we go. Let me just go drop this somewhere else. And then we'll have a chitty chat. How's it going, everybody? How's your Friday? It's the end of the week, which is awesome. We are done and over with it. Hopefully next week is a new one. What's that? Weird. Anyways, so I see that there's 2 people watching. Hi, Sydney. Hi. Good morning. Hey, Horror Digest. Hi, good morning. Good morning, everybody. It's still kind of, actually, it's not morning here. It's not lunchtime, but maybe if you're on the West Coast, it's morning for you, but lunchtime for me. It is going well, Horror Digest. I just saw your comment over at Jamie's, so that's exciting, huh? Oh boy, that's very, very exciting for you. You're gonna have a new little person coming your way. Do you have a special name picked out? Something like since you like horror, are you gonna use something from like a horror film? Oh yeah. Oh, you have a stepdaughter already. Wow, that's awesome. Hi, Liam. Atticus. That's awesome. That's a cool name. I like things that are different. See, here's the gig. My kids are Isabel and Jacob. Hi, Bone Dancer. Hi, everybody. So, yeah, so my kids are Isabel and Jacob. When Jacob was born, everyone thought, hi, Sensei Yang, hello. Everyone thought I was going to name my kids after, like, what's that, the Twilight movies. I never even read the book or seen the movie at that point, so I didn't know what they were talking about. So Isabel and Jacob had nothing to do with the whole, the whole Twilight thing. I hadn't read it. I still kind of haven't read it. I've seen all the movies, but and the movies are pretty good. I don't think they're, I mean, it's not my style of, that's not generally my style of reading. I'm more of a, like a, I prefer more like a, what do you call it? Like a historical fiction. Yeah, I didn't even know what it was at the time. And Isabel, my daughter's Isabel, Isabel, so it's not Bella or anything like that. Oh, yeah, I get that, Liam. He's okay. Matthew's okay, guys. He's actually a mod here. I don't know if Jamie was aware, but he's a mod over here because he's a mod over at Tree Trimmers. So, and I'm a mod over at Tree Trimmers as well, so that's something I like to do. No, never called her Bella or anything like that. No. It's not even, her name's not even spelled the same way. Isabel. That's the Spanish way of spelling Isabel. So, I don't know. I don't remember Isabella in the book being Hispanic, so I could be wrong. I mean, of course, I am not, but the kid's dad is. Oh, this weird little thing here. Ooh, that's awesome. The kids are gonna get a little cake. I have some donuts. I I have been really bad with my diet this week. Yes, even with a gastric sleeve, you can make a mistake. You're not perfect, you know. Stephen King. Oh, I haven't read any of his stuff, to be honest, but I like his movies. The Stand. That was a really long, long story, but that was a good one. And a lot of people, a lot of people don't know that they don't know that Shawshank Redemption was written by Stephen King. You know that? A lot of people don't even know about that. I've actually told my mom that, and she didn't even know that either. She doesn't even know that it wasn't a whole full book. If you don't know, Shawshank Redemption was a part of Stephen King's Four Seasons book. It was actually just like a part. Yeah, the Four Seasons book. I think that's what it's called. I'm not sure, but it's like a four part book. But yeah, Shawshank Redemption is in there. It's not called Shawshank Redemption. It's Shawshank and Rachel. What's her name? Rachel. The Foxy Britches girl in the story. Yeah, but that's definitely a Stephen King story. That's not technically his kind of thing, isn't it? His stuff is more like a horror, murder mystery kind of thing. Hey, rowdy girl. So yeah, he wrote that. He wrote. I hear everyone else complaining about flies in their house. All of a sudden, I'm getting them too. Weird. And I'm not leaving any food out or anything. Although I just got Dunkin' for breakfast, and there was a maggot in my wakey wrap. Yeah, he wrote it. Yes. So he's more like a horror kind of guy, but he wrote the Shawshank Redemption. I think it's called the Four Seasons. I don't know, but it's like a four-part book. But yeah. Of course, the written story and the movie is very different. I did just get in the Handmaid's Tale book, so I do intend on reading that and seeing what the difference is. That show is it's getting very deep and very intense. Although, watching the show, I'm kind of wondering if this is the last season or what's going on here. So, right. I wonder how much say that Stephen King has in his in the making of the movies, though, because Nicholas Sparks, now he owns his own movie production, so I guess his books and the movies are very similar. So I'm kind of wondering how that plays out for Stephen King. Did you know Stephen King made a cameo in Sons of Anarchy too? He was in for like a split few minutes. Yep, Stephen King was in Sons of Anarchy. It was season 3. Don't remember which episode it was, but he was in there for like a split second. Yep. I thought that was really awesome. Stephen King's a really big fan of Kurt Sutter. So, hi Ingalls. Well, let's see. You can't watch Sons of Anarchy on Netflix anymore because Netflix got bought out by no. So if you didn't know this, Netflix used to have all those shows. They used to have Sons of Anarchy. They used to have, hey, Wonderfell's Life. Hi, T38. Hey, everybody. Good morning. So if you didn't know this, but Netflix used to have all those shows. Hi, Blessed Pro Gamer. Good morning. Really? Wow. I have to be honest. Like I said, the only book that I've ever read of his was the one when he wrote, in regards to, when he wrote the, what do you call it? He wrote Shawshank Redemption. I think that's the only book of his I read. Oh, no, I read The Stand. I did read The Stand. That's a long TV show. But yeah. So, no. Was it The Stand? Yeah, it was The Stand. That's his. But yeah. I don't know if you all know this. If you weren't aware, now you are. Disney bought out FX and Fox. So Netflix used to have all those shows. Netflix used to have American Horror Story on there. Used to have Nip Tuck. It used to have Sons of Anarchy. I'm sure if... hi, Jamie. Hi, JM. By the way, I'm just going to put that out there. That was uncalled for, what I saw earlier, but I'm not going to say anything. Just putting it out there. What was done was uncalled for, and you should have minded your own business. But moving on. Hey, Rena. You can't shake it, huh? People are just that out to get us, huh? But anyways, hey Tony. Everyone wants a piece of the Sunnies. That's what it is. Everybody wants a piece of us, Jamie. But I'll move on. Anyways, so if you didn't know this, Disney bought FX. Oh, Liam, it's just a bunch of baloney. I don't want another video made, so I'm not going to say anything. Um, yeah, they made a video about us now because they can't get over it. Like, this is getting ridiculous. But anyways, moving on. I'm not giving anyone power over me or my channel or what I do in my life. So back to the conversation. So if you didn't know this, hi Tony Fresh, hello, good morning. So if you didn't know this, Disney bought Fox. So, and Fox owns FX. Hi Rick series. So, well, welcome. I know we met over at Tree Trimmers Live last night. Yeah, haters will be haters, exactly. You know what it is? I think people are trying to get into the Sunnies to start trouble, and then they have something to talk about and join in with the other haters. That's what it is in my Hi, Matthew. So, okay, let me do this little quickly thing. Matthew, meet Jamie. Jamie, meet Matthew. Matthew is actually a mod over at, it is sad, Heather. It is. It is. You know what? I think that whole thing with all those people, they joined our group so they can get something to talk about. So anyway, so Horror Digest, I used to do unboxings, but they're kind of expensive. So I don't want to do that anymore, and I don't want to be crapped up with a whole bunch of makeup I don't need. However, I saw a new subscription box I may order. I'm not sure about it. I want to wait till after the first one goes out. There is actually a subscription box that just came out for, hey Rooster, there is actually a subscription box for weight loss surgery patients. It's called 180 Degrees. I did message them on Instagram because I was going to see if they would be willing to let me try the box for free. They were not. But hey, listen, you got to ask. It doesn't hurt to ask. And I did tell them that I am a brand ambassador for Bariatric Pal. But, hi Alex. Welcome. Hey, Scratch and Go Crazy. So, I did message this 180 Degrees box. Is he? Not for us. Deer Park ain't with us no more. But I'm not going there. I am not going there. There's too much history there, and I am not going there. He can go live all the live long day, and that ain't my problem. Yeah, no problem, Tesla. You know what? It's just, I kind of talked about that yesterday without his name in my chat. But he's not, if I were you, I would stay away. I would honestly stay away. Don't mess with that one. Because I'm not gonna rehash the conversation, but there's something wrong there. Something very wrong. Some people need a trip to the padded cell with a Ninja Turtle suit. I was taken for a ride. A lying ride. Yeah, well, yeah, there's a lot of hurt there, but I don't want to. I've already discussed it. He took me for a ride, that one. Hey, Tommy, you're awesome, Tommy. And you know, just so you know, just whenever I talk about something, hi, Be the Difference Clothing, just so y'all know. First of all, I never go on my channel and bash people. It's not my gig. I've not bashed anybody on my channel. I've done nothing but tell my side of the story. And if you choose not to listen to my side of the story and be one-sided, that's on you. All right? Yeah, I know, T38. It's a whole bunch of mess. But I'm just going to put this out there. I have only spoke the truth on my channel. If somebody has hurt me, that's not bashing people. There's a difference between bashing people. Hey, K-Dog. There's a difference between bashing people, and there's a difference between bashing and talking shit are the same thing. You know, when you bash somebody and talk shit about people, that's the same thing. But there's a difference between talking shit about people and bashing them and talking about your side of the story so people hear it and then go from there. So if I've ever spoke about something on my channel, first of all, I've never given names. Second, it's always feelings about what they've done to me. And it's not, in that case, I'm not talking shit about anybody. So I don't talk shit about people here. I'm being upfront. If I'm sitting here talking about something that's happened to me, that's me being upfront. That's not me talking shit about you or anybody. That's me being upfront about what you did to me. But I don't use your name when I do that. I just talk about it, and if you think it's you, then you're a vain-ass person. Hi, Eric. And Eric, he knows about, Eric and I, were played in that situation too, and Hazel and a whole bunch of other people. So, listen, I don't have any hatred towards anybody, including Deer Park, or any of the past Sunnies. I don't have any hatred towards any of those people. I absolutely don't. I wish them luck and happiness, and stop being so damn bitter about not being a Sunny anymore, or whatever it is. Okay? It's funny because I just had a conversation this morning, with somebody, and they said that all good and we wish you well. Oh, rowdy girl, I'm sure you're all right. But that's the thing is, well, Horror Digest, I'm just responding to a question, but, what's a Sunny? Yeah, that's just me and Jamie's group. But we're not evil, bad, or anything like that. People have feelings. When people have feelings and express their feelings, that's not bashing. So, moving on, because I don't want to, that's not what my channel's about. I do talk about celebrity gossip. Yeah, I am. I'm trying Wonderfowl's life. I'm trying. But it seems like I said a few minutes ago, it seems like there's a lot of people out there. Right. Yeah. It's just one of those things. Jamie is a very sweet woman. She's my sister, and sometimes we've hit a lot of hard knocks here on YouTube. Oh yeah. So anyways, we'll move on from that mess. I'm just addressing, some lies out there, and I was not spoken. Just so we all know. You know what, Tesla? That's what they did, though. Some people did that. Some people used me and Jamie to get to 1K and then disappeared. But anyways. Thank you, H7. Oh, yes, the new grandbaby. He's so cute. I can't even believe that, Jamie. I was really upset about that. He goes from saying nice things to not so nice things. Ugh, forget it. Listen, when you're a kind person, people are going to take advantage of you. That's simple. It happens to everybody. Look at Ellen DeGeneres. People take advantage of Ellen DeGeneres. They hate her and they take advantage, or they lie about her because they don't, But anyways, good for you. Good for you making a video. Good for you. I still wish you well. I'm not that kind of a person. Like I said, even with that other person who did me dirty and the others that did me dirty, I don't wish any evil on them, because I am somebody who firmly believes in karma. And when you wish bad karma on people or wish bad on people, that comes back on you. So I wish people good, even though they did bad to me, because I don't want the bad karma coming back to them. I want the bad karma going to them, because that's where it belongs. You get what I'm saying? Tesla, you're awesome. I'm glad. You know what? I always think about you, just so you know. So anyways, moving on, because I'm sure they're recording my live so they can use it against me later. Not that I said anything that was, And just so you know, my live yesterday was about the hurt that somebody else did. So it had nothing to do with you. So if you think I was talking about you, then you got some serious problems. And you need to work that out at a therapist's office, not with me. So, and it took me it took me a long time to come forward and talk about the hate, the hurt that I was talking about yesterday. It was not something that happened yesterday. It just, ugh. Hey, Sesh, are you in the Sunnies group? You should be in the Sunnies group with us, because Nikki B is in there too. Yep, that's exactly it, Stonewall. People want what they want. They know that me and Jamie are no, not really. It's not lots of drama. People just make it that way. So, Anyways, so the other subscription box, it's called the 180-degree box. I don't remember what the price was on it, but I wanted to get it. But the thing is, like I said, it's new. So I get a little weary of new boxes that have no. When I go shopping online, I want to see the company have, 5 star. I'll even go for four-star rating if the, if there's something, all right, I'll take the 4-star rating. So this subscription box is a little too new for me to order right now. It happened to me once before where I ordered a box that was supposed to be coming out. And what happens is the box didn't come out, and I lost the money, and Craigjoy would not refund me the money because they couldn't do that. So, since this box is very new, and I just want to wait till the next one comes out to see how it goes. From what I'm understanding is this 180-degree subscription box is a bariatric support box. So it's going to have some snacks. It's going to have, some other things in there. So it's kind of looking like a single swag kind of thing for weight loss surgery patients. So I'm a little weary of that because single swag really sucked. It was really good in the beginning, and then it, went downhill from there. So, and I'm not a fan of subscription boxes like that because I feel like like I said, I have to see more of it. She's probably gonna be live later in the afternoon. I think 7 or 8 maybe. Because I think I'm gonna go live after BNO. So Trigger Trey in the house, So the subscription box in which I had ordered off of Craigjoy that didn't happen was a subscription box meant for mentally ill people. They had asked all kinds of, personal questions and things like that. And I was like, wow, this is great because it's going to be a personalized box to uplift my mental health issues. But the box never happened, and they took my money and ran. Everybody who ordered that box never got their money back. And unfortunately, Craigjoy was not able to refund the money. Oh, that's horrible, Horror Digest. See, that's not good. So, see, that's where I got an issue because, there was this, like I said, it was a mental health related subscription box, and I feel like that they were trying to take advantage of people's illness to promote their box, which nobody got. Nobody got a box, and nobody got their money back. They just took it and ran. So that's why I'm kind of weary of this box. It claims it's supposed to be a box for weight loss surgery patients, which I think is great if it's really a good gig. So, although I saw that they had some kind of a protein cookie in there. I forget the company of it, but that's not really, yeah, should have been sued, absolutely. So, I don't know, I'm not sure who's running this box. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to do, Hard Digest, because I would love to support a box like that. Something for bariatric patients. I am a Bariatric Pal brand ambassador because I do, now here's the thing, is Bariatric Pal has a subscription box. It is, this is a Sons of Anarchy t-shirt. It's got all the mug shots of the Sons members. It's an old shirt, obviously, because you can see it's a little large on me. But, so if this box is indeed really good, the first one, I will go in and buy the second one because I just want to see how it is. Because, first of all, I don't want to see, single swag is supposed to be a lifestyle box. And yes, anybody could order it. It's not necessarily for singles people. But this is a box that's supposed to be for bariatric weight loss surgery patients. So I want to make sure, because I want to be able to promote this on my channel, I don't want to, oh, thank you, Hard Digest. I don't want to promote a box that is using those terms to sell the box. You see what I'm saying? Single swag, okay, anybody could buy a single swag box. But when you're trying to target a certain group of people, then I have to be wary of that. Just like these mental health boxes. Hi, Henrietta. These mental health subscription boxes I'm a little weary on because it's already happened once where Craigjoy allowed a box to come through And of course, nobody got, they took advantage of people's mental illness and asked personal questions. I mean, I get it. Maybe they had good intentions at first. I'm not sure. But again, I don't want to take the risk with this box just yet. So if it is indeed a legitimate box, then I will come forward and buy it. They did give me a coupon code. So again, I'll have to wait and see how this goes. Somehow I just don't have a lot of faith in this box. However, right. I mean, I've actually, there's one subscription box that I really did enjoy, but I had to take off because I don't have a lot of money to be wasting on subscription boxes. I have to say my money was pretty much well freed up this month because I didn't get any subscription boxes. So I was able to do other things. Son of a bitch. These flies. So I don't want to be wasting money on boxes right now. Hi, Nerd of the North. Good morning. Fright Crate. Wow, that sounds interesting. I heard that Loot Crate has a Hello Kitty box, but supposedly they're getting rid of the Hello Kitty box. I did just get my last ever No Makeup, No Life box. And my issues with that box, it's coming from Japan, and it takes a long time to get it. And, they charged me for a tracking number, which of course was a voluntary charge, but I paid for the tracking number, and the tracking number was just ridiculous. I was paying for something that wasn't working, so I'm not going to be ordering any more boxes from Japan because they just don't show up, and I don't know. There's a reason my bank doesn't like me buying things from there. I mean, I want to try more of this Korean beauty stuff though because it is that good. I hear this although snail secretions is gross. I don't want snail secretions on my body. Hey, JS Slots. So, see you later, Horror Digest. Yep, see you later. I'm gonna be live again later, probably at 7 or something like that. So yeah. So anyways, so this subscription box, I'm gonna hold off on. I want to see how it goes. I mean, look, Trisha Paytas had a subscription box. I think she charged a lot of money for it too, and that subscription box ended up being really horrible. So I don't want to do that. I don't think so, H7. I don't think putting snail doo-doo on your face is going to make Charlie Hunnam think you're, actually, and you know what's funny, T38, is that I went to CVS. CVS Pharmacy is selling, they are selling Korean beauty at CVS, and they actually did have a section on snail stuff, and I didn't think about it. So, okay, that's cute, a snail box. A lavish bath box, ooh. I don't know, I'm just over the subscription boxes. I want to take my channel in a new direction, to be quite honest. I want to start interviewing people, like people who are misunderstood, I want to interview people who are misunderstood, maybe somebody who, we don't understand. Like, remember, he was a YouTuber. And I forget his name all of a sudden. But anyways, there was a YouTuber that was on My 600-Pound Life. It's $32 a month? Okay. They gave me a coupon to take 10% off, but I'm like, I'm not sure about it because, like I said, it's too new. Do I have ADHD? No. My son does. I'm afraid because I don't want doo-doo on my face. That's a little gross. No, I think I'll pass on snail poo. But maybe not. I don't know. Oh, yes, that's who I was talking about. Stephen Asante. Remember, if you watch My 600-Pound Life, there was a young man on there with his brother, Stephen and Justin Asante. Now, Stephen Asante, I mean, he looked like he was pretty rude. Unfortunately, that's pretty much the gist of that show. If you watch My 600-Pound Life, there's a lot of rude people on there. And I'm not sure if they're rude for real or they're rude because the show makes them be rude for better TV. I'm starting to wonder about that show. I actually lost all respect for it at this point because I started really thinking about things. And I actually used to watch My 600-Pound Life religiously, and now I will not. simply because I just feel like there's some fishy things going on there with that show, and it's not authentic. I mean, it is reality TV, and they claim that reality TV is not scripted, but something about the show just doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't add up. Yeah, I'm sure he is JM Moving Pictures, but I want to talk to him. I kind of want to talk to him. I did see some photos of him recently, that he actually lost the weight and he's married now. So maybe, but didn't he go through a lot in his life? Wasn't his mom abusive and a drug addict? I mean, unfortunately, in that situation, the apple didn't fall too far from the tree. I'd really like to talk to him. I'd really like to listen to his story, because I'm just that kind of a person. And y'all know I love, love, love Mama June. And I'd like to talk to her too. Thank you for coming by, Alex. It was nice meeting you. If I don't have you, I'm going to go, after I finish the stream, I will grab you up. Maybe that's it, JM. You know what? Could I tell y'all something? I have dealt with a lot of stuff in my life. I was abused as a child, not by my family. I was abused by my peers and teachers in school, and then I became a domestic violence survivor. Yeah, he did. I'd like to talk. I just want to know more about him, and I'd like to talk to him more. Thank you, K-Dog. I want to talk to him. I want to know more about him, I used to watch his videos on YouTube when he had his channel. Hey, Smokey. I actually watched his channel. I kind of felt bad for the guy, to be honest. But I'd like to talk to him. I'd like to sit down and listen and see what he's about. I suffer from mental health issues, and my family probably would say I manipulate my mom too, because, things like that. But she's also realized that, she's made mistakes in those situations. So, I'd really like to listen to Steven, though. I'd really like to. So, if anyone knows Steven Asante and he would like... Yeah. So, I just want to see... I want to listen to him. So, if anyone knows Steven Asante, I would really like to talk to him if he would do a YouTube interview with me. I'd really like to do that. I'd really like to listen to him and see what he's about, because I'm starting to wonder if the show made him look that way. And maybe he's not really that way, although maybe he is that way. But the show made it, maybe they escalated it for TV, they got to protect their bottom line. Ew. They got to protect their bottom line and make their show interesting. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Psycho Ducky. So, maybe that's the case. Maybe there's more to Steven Asante that we don't know. I heard about that. I know that they showcased that in the show, and he lost all the weight too, right, JM? I'd like to talk to him too. I like that kind of stuff. I'm into hobby shops and thrift shops, and I'm learning the art of reselling from Jamie. She's teaching me how to resell, and I'd like to listen to them. I mean, Steven may be misunderstood. We don't know. I mean, he may be a jerk. We don't know that either. Because, I feel like, I don't know. I just want to see. I just want to see for myself. I am the type of person who usually, you're guilty until proven innocent. Innocent and proven guilty, vice versa. So I'm kind of wondering about this Steven Asante. So I am making... Right. And I think that show is very sensationalized. There's a lot of things missing in the show. They're not showing the full process to get the surgery. They're just showing the ups and downs. They're making it seem like getting this weight loss surgery is just like that. Just lose the weight and there's that. They don't show any medical testing. They don't promote... The one thing that show does not promote is the fact that they're supposed to go to a support group. Going to a weight loss surgery support group is a big part of getting your surgery. Most or all of the insurance companies do require you to go to a weight loss surgery support group. Now, I understand that if Dr. Nowzaradan has a support group and they can't film the other people in there, or they could just blur out the face and the voice, but they're not showing that part. And that's in my opinion with Mama June, is that she also didn't follow through on her side of the surgery either. Although with Stephen Asante, though, I'm going to put this out there. I think it was pretty cool that they were able to catch two issues in one situation, because Stephen Asante had a drug addiction problem. So they were addressing both, which is a good thing, because now let's take a look at Mama June. Mama June, if you don't know how weight loss surgery works and how obesity works, obesity is a disease. It's a disease just like drug addiction. It's a food addiction. You have to address the food addiction as a whole. So the surgery is a tool. It's not a fix. The fix part is on you. You need to go to your support group, you need to go to your therapist and work out your issues as to why you have a food addiction problem. So with Mama June, I see, if you don't, one of the things with weight loss surgery is if you don't address your food addiction issues, then you could either go back to your old ways, which I'm starting to do that right now, but I'm catching my mistakes, and I'm owning my mistake. I say I'm not perfect, and I do eat a donut here and there. So, but another issue that could happen is that when you remove the food addiction problem, you may replace the food addiction problem with another addiction problem. So that's what happened with Mama June, is that she replaced her food addiction problem with a drug addiction problem. She must have some form of, I'm starting to believe she has some form of like a, yeah, I'm not going to watch it anymore because something about it just doesn't feel right to me anymore. I could have sworn that somebody had told me once that Dr. Nowzaradan is a executive producer of the show, or his son is, or something like that. But something I'm not okay with is the fact that they showcase these people making mistakes, right? And I get the feeling that the show pays for these mistakes. Like they give these people the money. Hi, 631 slots. I get the idea that the show gives these people the money to buy those bad habits before and after surgery. Now, Dr. Nowzaradan is a medical professional trying to treat obesity. If that is the case, I like Dr. Now. Just so you know, I actually have magnets with Dr. Now on. But the thing is this, if he is the executive producer of the show and being a part of this show, or if he's just a part of the show and he knows that the network is paying for these people. Hi, Ingalls. If he knows that they're paying for these people to buy food that they shouldn't be eating, that's a problem. He should put his foot down and say, no, you are killing these people. So if the show is indeed adding to these people's problems and Dr. Now is not, his son is the producer. That's what I figured. That's what I figured. His son was the producer. But my argument with him is, as a surgeon, he should be putting his foot down and saying, no, this is not good TV. And listen, I get it. Food addiction is an addiction. Obesity is a mental illness. But if he is indeed part of that and allowing the show to pay for these people to eat bad things when he's trying to treat them with obesity for good TV, I got a problem with that. I got a huge problem with that. Hey, Roos, yeah, you got to love Hollywood. I guess Dr. Now went Hollywood. Because you know what? I got yelled at the other day from my surgeon because I eat stupid things after surgery. And listen, I'm not perfect. I'm maintaining my weight as is. I started thinking I was invincible and okay, I could eat this and I could eat that when I know I shouldn't be eating this and I know I shouldn't be eating that. So, but on the bright side, I'm realizing now that I am making a mistake and I'm going to fix it. But these people, and not only that, I feel like these people are being exploited. I really do. I used to think good things about this show, but now I'm starting to question whether or not, if it's good or bad. Yeah, I haven't gained anything recently. I mean, I'm still maintaining the weight that I've lost. I'm just, back to eating bad things. But again, I also realize I still have an addiction problem and I got to work on it. And I'm going to work on it. Unfortunately, if you weren't in my live the other day, I lost my Medicaid and I'm working on getting it back. So hopefully within the next 2-3 weeks, I should have my Medicaid back and then I can go back to therapy where I belong, which means more taxi cab confession lives. So yeah. So I had the weight loss surgery, 631. I had the gastric sleeve, actually almost a year ago. My surgiversary is coming up September 12th. So 1 year ago, September 12th, I had my weight loss surgery, and I'm down 100 pounds, which I'm very happy about. I mean, I lost about 25 before surgery. Yeah, see, that's exactly it, K-Dog. I realize I'm doing something bad, and I got to fix it. But again, I really think that show does exploit people. I mean, look at the show. When you watch it, let's face it, let's break it down. Okay, when the show opens up on the TV, what's the first thing you notice? What's the first thing they're showing you in the show? These people in the shower. They're showing you these people in the shower, how hard it is to shower and bathe themselves. I don't want to see that. But I get it. I know it's part of their life. But you see that? That's exactly it, 631. You got to have positive thoughts and positive energy. And you know what? Like I said, I realize I'm making mistakes and I have to fix it. And I will. I have to own my mistakes. That's exactly it. Wonder Fowl's Life. That's the one thing that they show. As soon as the show opens and we're meeting this person, that's the first thing that you see in the show is that they're in the shower, or they had one lady who had to bathe outside, or going to the bathroom. That's not cool. Why is that part of you introducing us to this character? That's like, that to me, Hi Simply Art WS, I feel like that's you taking advantage of someone's misfortunes, And listen, I've always had great respect. Oh. So, I have always had great respect for this show. Because I really thought that they were really helping these people. But in a sense, I think they're hurting and helping at the same time. I feel like, the problem is that these people are so desperate to get on the show because maybe it's their only option. Oh, that's pretty good. Would you qualify for the gastric bypass or the sleeve? There's actually a new surgery. I have to remember the name of this. It's called the duodenal switch. There is actually a new weight loss surgery. I met someone recently in my support group. He was the third person in the hospital that I go to for my support group to have ever had that surgery. Oh. They have a new surgery called the duodenal switch. So what the duodenal switch is, it's the sleeve and the bypass all in one surgery. So that means this person's going to be having the most restricted, their stomach's be absolutely restricted. So they're going to have the sleeve, which means, so when you do the bypass, okay, the bypass, they make, the little pouch. They make a little pouch, but they don't remove the other parts of the stomach. Hi, Dee Dee. So would I answer the phone at 12 p.m., as in the afternoon? Absolutely. As long as I know who it is. I don't answer phone calls of people I don't know. So what the gastric bypass is, if you don't know what it is, they create a pouch. It's like, a little pouch like this. and then they reroute the intestines, but they don't remove the rest of the stomach. They leave it there, so there is a chance that that pouch could, expand and go back to where it was. Oh. So what a gastric sleeve is that your stomach has this curve here, and then they make your stomach look like this. But they remove the 80 to 90% out of your body. So, I mean, the sleeve can stretch out. So what they're doing with that is, instead of doing a gastric bypass where you create the pouch, leave the rest of the stomach there, and reroute the intestines, what they're doing is, I had the gastric sleeve, Dee Dee, because they actually at one point thought I needed the gastric bypass because I had a hiatal hernia that needed to be repaired. But so far, I am doing quite well with the sleeve. My hiatal hernia is gone. I've heard a lot of people with hiatal hernias having them returned. So far, so good. Although I've been a little bad. So what the duodenal switch is, they're going to create a sleeve, which they're going to remove the 80 to 90% of the stomach and still reroute the intestines. So it's a lot more restricted than the gastric bypass and the sleeve. That's for the severely morbidly obese. The person that I know who had this surgery, he ended up having the lap band, and the lap band eroded into his stomach. JM, I'm assuming that show. I'm assuming the show pays for everything. You know what sucks about that is, it's a real kick to the face to the people who actually would really benefit from that surgery. Not every insurance will cover the surgery. Oh, I think the show pays for quite a lot of that stuff. Oh, I sure they do. I'm sure the people get paid. The people get paid to be on that show, too. You got to remember, they get paid to be on the show. They get perks and all that kind of stuff. I'm sure the show... Yeah, it's not being bad. Although somebody in here told me they actually tried one and they said it was pretty good. Because we always joke around about those. I didn't go to 7-Eleven today. I decided to get Dunkin', which I'm pissed off about because I get that wakey wrap, the wakey bakey wrap, and it had a maggot in there, and I'm really pissed off. I guarantee they get paid. I'm sure they do. They get some kind of royalty to be on that show. Hi, Dee Dee. Oh, I'm sure they get some kind of royalties to be on that show. Well, JM, I'm sure that's all for... Hi, DeReal Breeze. Here's the thing. Do you watch, what's that called? Teen Mom? Have you ever watched Teen Mom? Those girls are getting paid the same amount as an actor would get for a regular TV show. So they play that these things are going on, but the show, I'm sure, is taking care of them in the end. Oh, I'm sure the show... I mean, look at Teen Mom. There's that one girl. What's her name? The one that people don't really like, but I think she's okay. That girl makes over $180,000 a season. $180,000 a season. But yet they play out that they're broke on the show. They play out that they don't have the money on the show, but they do because they're making all that kinds of money. Plus, there's royalties. Did you know that My 600 Pound Life is on Hulu? You can watch My 600... Oh, thank you, Dee Dee. If you have Hulu, you can watch My 600 Pound Life. That means that show's got some pumped... Yeah, they make good... And that's why, yeah, they make a lot of money. I mean, some of them on that show, to be honest with some of the people on the Teen Mom show, in all fairness, some of them I don't think were really living in poverty to begin with. I mean, look at Farrah Abraham. Her family had money. Her family had tons of money. Weren't they rich? Farrah Abraham, her family was pretty rich. She didn't need to go and do porn and stuff like that. She was doing okay. Right. Yeah. What's that one? Yeah. Farrah Abraham's the one who ended up doing porn, and she had problems with her mom. Her family is pretty well off. But there was another girl. What was her name? I liked her. I actually ended up liking her, but then she just got arrested again, so I'm not sure. What the hell's her name? She's on the Teen Mom OG. She's on the OG. What was her name? Oh, gosh. She's the one they were calling Miss Piggy and all that stuff. I forget her name. But anyways, they claim that they have no money on that show too. And I'm telling you, that show takes care of them. It would look so bad on MTV, and I'm sure it would look very bad on TLC if they didn't take care of these people one way or another. You think they're really gonna make them go poor while they're on TV? I mean, well, they'll make them go poor on TV because it's good TV, but that doesn't mean they ain't swooping down and taking care of these people. So don't believe everything you see on that show. I'm telling you, there's a lot of discrepancies on that show. And you got to remember, these people are screwing it up. They're screwing it up. And, you know, there's some people out there whose medical insurances will not cover weight loss surgery. And people go on that show acting a fool, and it really pisses a lot of those people off. I got to tell you, I never really saw it that way. I never really understood why people would be, you know, online. I'm in some of the bariatric support groups on Facebook. I am actually a mentor for some of them. And something I've noticed is I actually got annoyed with it, is that people on these bariatric support groups on Facebook were complaining about people on the My 600 Pound Life show. And I would get like, okay, that doesn't make any sense, because, you know, we were all there at some point too. Oh, that was Janelle. That was some crazy shit right there, Rooster 44. That's Janelle. Her husband, they're a bunch of racist, homophobic people, from what I understand. But oh, now that supposedly the husband didn't kill the dog or something. I don't know. See, this is why we gotta stop making stupid people famous. You know, when you do these reality shows, we end up with stupid people being famous. Hence the Kardashians. Hence Teen Mom people. I mean, that's the one thing I don't see, though, with the 600 Pound Life people, is that you never see them ever again. Once they're on the show, that's it. You don't see them anywhere. You don't see them getting any jobs in Hollywood or anything else. Oh, Rooster, you're pretty funny. She may be single now, so you may be able to get that going. Yeah, there's another one from that season, too. Well, was she season 1 or season 2? Season 1, oh, what was that girl's name? I like her, though. I know you're kidding, Rooster. But like I said, you can't believe everything that's on these reality shows. It's Hollywood. It's sensationalized. I mean, I used to like watching that show. I used to like watching My 600 Pound Life, but now I'm like starting to like, oh, maybe there's something wrong there, and I'm not going to watch it anymore. You know, it's a real kick to the teeth of the people. Mama June's not single, Eric. She's still with that guy. She's still with Gino. She's living with Gino in a hotel still. Yeah, okay, so the other one, what was her name? I liked her. But then she's the one with the, remember she had she was married to that guy Gary. Remember Gary? Leah. The baby's name was Leah. There's a lot of them with that name. The husband's name was, I can't remember. I don't know. It's, you know, that's another show you can't just watch anymore because, again, it's sensationalized. We can't say that they're not getting any money out of that show. Amber, yes, that's her, Amber. I kind of like her, but I kind of don't. See, you know, did you see she just got arrested recently for assaulting the new guy? I don't like that. That's messed up. That new guy looked really nice. Oh, guys, be nice. Eric's cool. Rooster, you're cool. That's exactly it. But see, that's where I have a problem with My 600 Pound Life. That's where I have a problem with My 600 Pound Life, is that they are scripting that show. They are scripting it for good TV, and they're exploiting people, these people with their misfortunes, you know? And it's pissing off the people who actually go out and want the surgery and can't afford it. There's people out there who can't get the weight loss surgery because their insurance won't cover it. They can't be on that show because they're not 600 pounds. People take extreme measures to get that weight loss surgery. Some people go to Mexico and get it. Which, I mean, supposedly the Mexican bariatrics are not so bad. It's clean. They actually said the hospital's cleaner than ones that we have here. You know, but that's exactly it. There's people out there who would would do anything to get that weight loss surgery. And then you got people on national television making a mockery of it. That's not cool. I don't like that. So, oh well. Like I said, I make mistakes. I'm not perfect. I don't aim to be perfect. I just aim to be healthy. So if I get a donut here and there, it's just, I still got to work on myself. You know, I'm a work in progress. Okay. Yeah, I know. Eric, you know what, Rooster 44, I'm getting you a wrench too. Hold on one second there. There we go. Handing out wrenches because apparently I had to remove some. So, you know, that's the thing is, you know, I probably will never watch, well, I can't watch My 600-Pound Life other than on Hulu. But that's what I'm saying is that My 600-Pound Life is on Hulu. It's on Hulu, so that's to say that, you know, that show is getting a lot of cash. And I'm sure the people on the show get royalties. Every time when you sign a contract with a show, when you sign a contract to be on a show, okay, it says in there that you're going to get royalties. So I'm sure every time that show plays on TLC and they get the views that they need, just like here on YouTube, those people are getting the money. They're getting money. They're getting paid. I'm wondering, I kind of wonder if the worse off the story, the better that the show gets. I don't know. I think they want people who screw up. That's why they had Stephen Asante on for 2 episodes. But I want to talk to Stephen. So if anybody knows Stephen Asante, you're free to give him my personal information to talk to him. I'd really like to speak to him and do a YouTube video talking to him, because I think there's more to him than we know. There's more to him than we know. I mean, we know that he was abused and his mom was a drug addict and things like that. But I think maybe he needs some people to understand him. And the show, like I said, maybe the show painted him as a villain. It made good TV, didn't it? They got 2 episodes out of Stephen Asante. So he gave them some really good TV. So it makes me wonder how much of an asshole he really is or isn't. So that's what I'd like to do with my channel. I want to interview people like him so maybe I can know and understand. And of course, I'm kind and I'm not biased. So, although I'll tell you like it is too. I won't not do that. So, but yeah, so I would really like to talk to him. I'd like to talk to Stephen Asante. I'd like to meet his wife. She looks very pretty. And, you know, maybe he's owned up to his mistakes and is trying to work it out. Like I said, weight loss surgery is a tool. It's not a fix. So you have to fix this. So the tool works. The tool don't work if you don't work. Sure, it'll let you know, oh, you can't eat this, but you're still going to eat it anyways. So you need to work on this too. That's where Mama June went wrong. She went wrong because she did not work on the mental health aspect. But I'm not going to judge her because maybe she's going through a mental breakdown and she's got, her addiction transferred. Her food addiction transferred to a drug addiction. And I think you got to understand, this woman has been raising them kids, having to deal with, she's been raising them kids, she's been having issues with, Sugar Bear and all these kinds of things. I think deep down she doesn't love herself. She's got to learn in her heart that she is a beautiful, kind, loving human being. Because let's face it, before this Gino came along, she was an excellent mother. I mean, I watched her show. I watched Here Comes Honey Boo Boo. And I've of course watched her, from Not to Hot. And I have to say, oops, sorry guys. Before this Gino guy came along, I've always seen her as a beautiful, loving, kind person. Maybe a little off, but who's not off these days? We're all a little mad here. I like to interview her too, but I think she's not really there just yet. You know what? I think she's still living in the hotel with that Gino dude. She needs to find the strength in herself to get away from that. He's not good for her. But, and I know everyone's going to rush and say, oh, well, she's abandoning her daughter. Yeah, she is. She has abandoned Honey Boo Boo. Although Honey Boo Boo did that video recently. Honey Boo Boo did do that video recently where, you know, she was pretending to snort cocaine. Maybe that's her lashing out about why, you know, her being mad at her mother. I'm not sure. She needs to, yeah. But you know what? She's hitting rock bottom. The thing is, Mama June is hitting rock bottom. She's hitting her rock bottom, and it's either two things. She's gonna realize she's hit rock bottom and she's gonna solve her problems, or she's not gonna solve her problems and she's gonna hit rock bottom and something bad's gonna happen here. But we have to let her hit that rock bottom before something goes wrong, before she fixes herself. Oh, no problem, K-Dog. Aw. But the one thing we should not be doing in regards to Mama June is that we should not be judging her situation because we don't really know or understand it. You know, like I said, up until recently, you know, when that Gino came along, she was I've watched her show and I thought she was an absolutely beautiful, kind mother. Maybe she's a little, you know, she's one of those show moms, you know. She's one of those show moms or stage moms or whatever you call. Hi, Blur Sunset. Good morning. She's probably one of those, you know, show moms. I mean, I think out of all the kids, Honey Boo Boo was the only one that, exactly it, Rooster 44. We don't know exactly what's going on with Mama June. But in my heart, I like to believe that she's just going through something really rough. That's exactly it. She has such a bubbly personality. And it's kind of sad because this guy, Gino, is taking advantage of her. You know, she's taking advantage of this girl. He's taking advantage of her. And I don't think Mama June's a bad, evil person. I think she just needs some love. That's why I made the video, you know, pleading with her to join the Sunnies. Because I think she needs... Oh, yeah, Matthew, I think she gets it now. I think she was just being, you know, sensitive to the fact that maybe that wasn't the case. But, you know, because we unfortunately have had some people coming in here. I had somebody... Oh, wow. I had somebody come in my chat the other day claiming that they were being held against their own will by their grandfather. And I don't know how truthful that was. So we had to take that, you know, seriously. So she probably just got, you know, nervous, you know, because sometimes she gets a little troll. So don't take it personally, Matthew. I think she understands now. So you're all good, right? All good? All good. So, yeah. So, anyways, I am going to end the live now. We've been here for about an hour. And I will be back around 7-ish. Either 7 or 8 or 9, somewhere like that. But I definitely am going to be doing my midnight live tonight. So, I will see you guys sometime later. Not midnight. That's Jamie's live. Jesus. My live's at 11. Hers is at 12. So I think I'm doing the 7 o'clock. And I think Jamie's doing 8 or 9 or something like that. We'll figure that out. But you'll see us at some point tonight. So, and I know Blood was going to go live, but he didn't. So much love to you, Blood. Hope your wife's feeling okay. See y'all later.